Assalamu alaikum. How's it going? So there are some things I have to say, which is about the not letting your pride get in the way of fulfilling the commandment. And there's something that had occurred. Um, see, if you're a good person, you're constantly always gonna help people out, right? But you have to know who you're helping out, you know. And if you're helping out people who are not believers, what they do is they step on you, they put you down, they don't respect you, and then at the end of the day, they're not shukr, you know. They, for the past couple of months, the reason why I wasn't doing videos is because I was, up all night working on construction with my spouse for the office. And, there were times I would read Tahajjud Salah, I would get up and I would read Fajr, but I was missing obviously the Dhuhr, Asr, and Maghrib. But I wasn't missing Fridays, my Jummah prayers. And I missed about 3 of them, which I had never missed before. So that had occurred where I had missed my Salah just so I can go ahead and be there for my spouse. And that's something you don't do, because at the end of the day, months later, here I am, with people who have no ashukr, not appreciative, not thankful, or at the very least respectful for everything that I had done. And my gravest sin is having missed my salah, having put myself, my health, before these people who, my spouse in particular, whom didn't have a shukr for me, and all I did tonight was just, when I was being put down and all the things that were being said to me, I walked away so it wouldn't get into an altercation to that level, that degree. So I'm walking back to the place where I'm putting up, and then as I'm walking back, I went to Delhi, and I got out, and I received a call, and now I'm being accused of, I left because I may have had a boyfriend. Instead, I was actually calling my father and apologizing to him, leaving a voicemail to him, because it's my father's birthday on February 4th. And yes, we have the greatest discrepancies in the world, but I realized one thing. I was scared and I was fearful for my father having attended Umrah with us to go to the Masjid al-Haram. And, my spouse had got into a little bit of a discrepancy about, first he had invited him, then after having invited him, he was upset over something with him too, and he told me, let's not take him either, And so I took it like, okay, well, maybe it's not time for my dad to go. Maybe he wasn't getting the calling. But after he had said that he didn't want him to go, my father had got into a little discrepancy with me too. And I went ahead and said that too. And I said, you don't need to go with us. You can go on your own, etc., etc., etc. All these things, right? So here's my part, which was wrong, which is letting my pride get in the way of allowing someone to have an opportunity to go for Umrah. You understand? Having an opportunity to go for Umrah. That should have been between him and God, between me, him, my spouse. If you had that opportunity to go, we should have just let that opportunity occur without our pride coming in between. I also wanted to avoid some other kind of misunderstandings and unnecessary vain talk, which leads, some, if not all of what sometimes he says is unbelievable. Just like the things that my spouse tells me, and even right now, it's unbelievable to even hear for the things that I had gone through. Somebody who went through all sorts of trials, like what Ayub would have gone through, and what Yusuf would have gone through. Yusuf alayhi salam, peace be upon him all. And even after that, I still had forgiveness in my heart. More than that, incredible amount of love. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. Don't love them. Don't love the wrongdoers. But if I had seen that my father was striving to go on a path, I should have just let him come with us at that time. And my pride got in the way. And even though we don't talk anyways, I truly wish he was still a part of my life, my father. And maybe I feel the same way about my spouse, but if I don't see that someone is doing the same onto me as a believer, doing the same thing for your spouse too. And people are not grateful to you and they're not respectful to you, do everything you do for them. Apologize and do what you gotta do. So this is from my father. 2 days later, it's his birthday. So from my father, like Ibrahim alayhi salam sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did, he walked away and he prayed for them. For him. So I walk away from these people and I pray for them. And always in you're wrong, maybe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive you and that they can forgive you too. Inshallah. Salam.